Hey, ladies. Hey, so it's October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we have brand new content in the Survival is Insufficient program. This month, we are working on the Tyranny of the Shoulds. Isn't that an interesting title? But real quick, before I dive into a quick tour of what we're doing this month inside of the program, I just wanted to kind of speak to Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I tend to not engage too much with Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And this is mainly because the work that I do focuses on moving forward after breast cancer. And there are companies and organizations and people who do a fabulous job of breast cancer awareness and raising money and doing all of those kinds of things. And I will say that that is not necessarily my forte. I stay very focused on life after breast cancer. So I leave other people to do the fabulous, wonderful work that they do in breast cancer awareness. And I kind of stay in my area of focus in moving forward after breast cancer. So you're not really going to hear a lot from me over this month. To me, it's just another month. For some people, that works really well because this month can be very triggering for a lot of women after breast cancer treatments end for them. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of put that out there and let you all know that I'm not shunning it. I'm not doing any of those things. I just recognize like what my area is, and I let other people who are really good at what they do what they do. So this month, Tyranny of the Shoulds. So this is a really interesting area of work because whether you've had breast cancer or not, you have the tyranny of the shoulds. The shoulds are all of those rules, those should be doing, should have done kind of things that we say to ourselves nonstop all day long. So like for October, I used to have shoulds around, I should be doing fundraising, I should be wearing pink, I should be doing these things. And those things weren't making me happy, though. Those things actually made me feel very stressed out. Well, we have shoulds in all different areas of our lives. We have shoulds that are directed towards ourselves, like I should be doing this or I shouldn't be doing this. We have shoulds directed towards other people, like they shouldn't say that to me. They didn't, they don't understand where I am, so they shouldn't say anything to me about that. And then we have like just general shoulds about how the world should operate. Like I shouldn't have had breast cancer. Right? And these kinds of thoughts create a very heavy weight on us and create a lot of stress in our lives. And so this month we are working through these tyranny of the shoulds. We have all kinds, we've got the workbook, we've got videos, we've got all kinds of different worksheets because each of these areas of shoulds, like self-directed, others-directed, world-directed shoulds, different tools work better for kind of working through each one of those different areas of our lives. Now, normally we have a separate self-compassion exercise that we practice each month along with the main content. This month, the self-compassion exercise is actually working through our shoulds because those shoulds are putting weight and rules on ourselves. And a lot of times we don't even know where they come from. We just adopted these things over the course of our lives. And so we carry these with us. And then we feel like we're not adequate people, that we're not good enough because we're not living up to this idealized version of ourselves. And so when we let go of those shoulds about ourselves, that is an act in and of itself of self-compassion. So that's the exercise that we're doing this month for self-compassion. Now, of course, we always study also an emotion of the month. And this month we are studying resentment because a lot of resentment follows up with those shoulds. If you think that somebody should act a certain way, like your spouse should act a certain way, or your doctor should act a certain way, and they don't meet up with those expectations that you have, well, resentment has a tendency to kind of grow in that space. And so we're working through the feeling of resentment this month. So if listening to this, you think, oh, I have a lot of shoulds about how I should eat or how I should exercise or how I should stop drinking or how I should stop shopping or how my spouse should be doing the dishes or how my kids should be getting good grades or how the doctor's team should be treating me. Right? If you have any of those kinds of things, I mean, the skill of the tyranny of the shoulds, working through our shoulds, again, this is not a breast cancer survival skill only. This is a life skill, being able to recognize these shoulds in our life and being able to process them and recognize whether it's something that's really helping us or not. So that's the work that we're doing this month. If this resonates with you at all, I invite you to come join us inside of the program. We have a growing community. We've got our online message board. It's kind of like a Facebook page like this. But it's private and it's only for the women inside of the group where they can go in and support each other. We have journaling prompts that I put in there each week, just questions to kind of get you thinking a little bit. And we have several live calls where you can come in and talk to me about anything that you're struggling with. You can bring any issue to the table, whether it's somebody that you're feeling resentful towards or some kind of should rule. And you're like, I don't know, is this okay? Is this not, should I let go of this? What happens if I do let go of this? Does that mean I'm going to become lazy or I'm just going to resign myself to being this way? We've got all kinds of opportunities to get support and guidance as you work through this honestly really difficult subject of this tyranny of the should. So I hope that you will consider joining us inside of this program. Join this community of women who are all working really hard to move forward in their lives after breast cancer and with a little more ease and a little more joy and a little less anxiety and a little less stress. And you can head over to coachrobinfern.com/survival for all of the information and to find the link to sign up. And use the coupon code TRYIT, TRYIT, all one word, when you sign up, and you get the first month for just $1. So I hope to see you inside of the program, and then I will talk to you all soon.